Jeff Bezos used to be so much more fun. Oh yeah, more paint markers. Ran out of yellow eventually. The morning roundup we needed, but didn't deserve. So these guys had a nozzle clog. I stopped this early. This Hamanja thinker came from right here. The Italian hand. Hey! And sometimes when I get two of these Moais, I print them together. This D20, printing beautifully. You already know, it's a Sharko. Another Sharko, another Sharko. Hammerhead Sharko. And another D20 coming out marvelously. That's really not a bad record right there. Just gonna get into some packaging. This, of course, is an Einstein. You know, the fact that Frank Sinatra said, "Let me see what spring is like on Jupiter and Mars," really underscores how little he knew about astronomy. Remember, kids, always tip your pharmacist. Wow, these people are taking forever. They must have ordered a family-sized Viagra. I showed this earlier in the series, but if you want to drink soda, preferably 0-calorie soda, the cheapest way possible and the best way possible, what I do is I get two things like this that are actually airtight, divide it into them, and there's a little bit left over. You can just drink that. But the problem with 2 liters, they are the cheapest way to get soda, but they go flat because you pour out half of it and then it evaporates. So you have to get it into small containers. And that's what I do. Like this. Then you just got a little bit left over. By comparison, if you're drinking cans, like that's probably about a can, that's about a can, that's about a can, that's about a can, and that's probably at least a can or two. That might be like 6 cans right there. That's maybe, let's say 5. You're lucky if you get them for 50 cents a piece. A lot of times nowadays, it's like 75 or something like that. So, let's do the math. 75 times 5. That's $3.75. And this cost $1. So you are saving not a huge amount of money, but enough that it's kind of worth doing this. Really benefiting from this super high lumens bulb. Let's clean up some models. Socrates came out very nearly perfect. Maybe just a little tiny bit of stringing here and there. Here's a fun one, haven't seen in a long time. This is, of course, a puma or panther or cougar or whatever. It is wall mounted, of course. The Italian hand gesture. Yes, I made this during the time of the memes height. But a lot of Italian people have bought this. I mean, including like people with restaurants and stuff. So there's like restaurants out there that have this on the wall for some reason. If you don't listen to Astrid Gilberto, you're missing out, man. Today is probably going to be a real good day to do some recycling, so that's on the list. The mailman. Got these 2 Moai boys done. Get them all cleaned up and painted. Now here's a little example of something. You can see that with this little bit of tentacle here that it's lifted off, you know, it kind of like lifted off the build surface a little bit. So this is actually a really easy fix. You just get a heat gun and kind of heat it up. You get it nice and soft and you should be able to bend it down. You want to hold it there for a while and it should go to normal. There you go, you can see how flush it is. All these guys are going to get painted, but pretty sick looking octopus. Time to do this giant hammerhead. We're going to remove supports, get rid of some of the stringing and stuff, but it came out really quite smooth, honestly. Big coffee cup, time for the big reveal. Tape lines came out pretty good. Every once in a while you get a little spot like this or that and you just touch it up. No big deal. Just like that. This time they got, for the first time ever, a brown lid. So that's completely new. I guess we will take pictures of this and make it a new product. Getting a lot done today, but it's time to finally do some recycling. So you know that's a good time. If you remember, this is one of the ones that I fixed with JD Weld, and you'll see that when I get bits and pieces that are too large to go in the blenders, this goes back in the compactor again. These days, I've been stopping the recycling process when I get enough to fill this bucket, which when I put this is a thing that drains the water out of it. It's got a strainer under here. So once that makes it relatively dry, it'll be more or less kind of full here. And then I put it in here after a while. Ugh. Oh, man. Really long day today. Feeling pretty good about things. Sales have still been good. Pretty much everything's printing right. And getting pretty caught up on things. Making lots of filaments. Got that big coffee cup done today, and it's nice I could take pictures of it and make it a new product. Another good day on the books. This is the kind of day you just keep putting on the calendar, and that will make you wealthy in the long run. So let me know what you're thankful for and what projects you're working on and all that kind of stuff in the comments. I read it. Peace.